Will this be going up on YouTube? Yes. More than likely it will be. We're not going to have to struggle with any kind of issues as with Death Stranding with music copyright. So yeah, this will be going up. This is going to be a new game because so much has changed in Factory Town from the previous, like, the last season that I started, like 3 episodes in. There's no point in me continuing it because so much has changed. It would be better to start anew, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Jake Toady, thank you very much for the resub there, 21 months. I see you're trying to sneak in another stream while I was at work. But joke's on you, I'm on vacation. Oh, well, I'm glad you're on vacation. I hope you're enjoying it, mate. Lifeboat Will, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime there. Okay, right, let's start with a new game. Donk. Right, we've got lots of things to look through here. Matten, thank you very much for the 55-month subs. Wow. Hello, Walls. Hello to you as well, mate. Right, so scenarios default, you can have all sorts of things. Oh, wow, really? I mean, that does kind of look impressive. So, I have no idea. Maybe we should go for an advanced one, because I do feel that the challenge is quite nice. Starting biome would be foothill canyons, but there's all sorts of things. We could have a swampy forest, lakeland, islands, ridges, foothills, grand canyons, volcanic islands. You can't have certain ones like the lava lakes and stuff like that, which is a bit of a shame, but you know, it is what it is. Plains and rivers is the default. It's nice and flat, though your starting biome is always flattened to some degree. It is much flatter than if you encounter this biome by expanding. And that is just the way that they try to avoid your start being... Well, I don't think any start would be technically impossible, but it could certainly be very nasty. But what do you think, chat? I'm going to give the option to you. Where do you think we should start? We are going to... Well, yeah, we're going to go with advanced, and I'll just be changing things up. But give me your opinions. Faye, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub there. And Nathan, thank you very much for your Twitch Prime as well. Thank you both so very, very much. Foothills looks good. Okay, foothill canyons or foothills. Is there just high foothills, foothill canyons? Oh, we'll just go with foothill canyons. Available biomes. Now, there's lots of things in here. I'm going to pop in plains and rivers. Well, maybe I won't pop in plains and rivers. Maybe we'll keep that one out. We'll just have all of the difficult ones. Map sizes, infinite. I want to be able to grow this forever. Creative mode, no. Infinite market consumption, no. So you can turn this on to make sure that you can always get coins, basically, for running your industries, because the market will never be saturated, and you can just sell whatever you've got forever. It's a very good option to turn on, I imagine, if you do struggle with the economy a little bit. Autoplay space, sure, we'll work around it. Smooth starting area, off or on. We'll leave it on off. Start state. Farming age. Machine age. Magic age. We'll go with default. And I guess we need a random seed as well, don't we? Yes, yes we do. Justikova, another year down, another 6 months into one. Yechida. Oh, Yechida chi hefyd. Oh, can I not use... I can't. Well, that's a bit of a shame. Okay, I'm going to grab the first one that I see in chat, which is Matins 314159. There we go. And create. Okay. Conveyor belts are critical tools for automating your town. Place them on a building's front tile and resources will automatically be output to them and carried away. Clearing chutes, we don't need these up for now. Whoa, this is an interesting looking map. We've got a desert over yonder already. Already nice, some big lakes. Oh, I like it. Some, oh, these look like reasonably gentle foothills. Well, no, they're not gentle foothills, but they're gentle hills compared to this. My God, you could cut someone with the edge of that ridge. My lord. All right. Well, this is going to be an interesting one. The terrain is not going to be our friend. Okay, so gather wood. To build and expand your town, you will need to collect lots of resources. First, start by gathering wood. Left click to select the worker, yada, 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 yada. We need 15 wood. Well, we're going to do this in a couple of different ways. First, you're going to gather wood. You're also going to gather wood. But I want you to start off gathering stone right away. Right away. Let's get you over there and back, please. Violet Kitten, thank you very much for gifting 2 subs there. That was very kind of you indeed. This is your 15th gift in total. Very dapper indeed. Welcome to Jack Static and Tiru, who now have dapper emotes thanks to Violet Kitten. And 5 emotes were shared as well. And Sorala Soul subscribed for 26 months. Challenge: base each portion of town on a ferret's personality. You see, that's going to be a lot less chaotic than you think it would be. The Athena province would be bonkers. But that's about the only one that would be bonkers. All the others would have some semblance of order. Especially the Siri province. Ferocious. Courageous. Unyielding, but very orderly. The Aries province would just be chill, man. It'd just be so chill. Just benches everywhere. People wouldn't be walking around, there'd be wagons. Wagons to take you, like, one tile. It's fine. Just pancaking on lounging chairs, watching the days go by. That would be the Aries province. Oh, Happy New Year, Violet Kitten. And there is absolutely no reason for you to apologize for not being able to gift more. My goodness. It's ridiculous how much you've already gifted. Thank you so much. Velociraptors of Skyrim, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime. 2nd month, best month. I'm very glad to see you wanted to return. Hello, Dark Lads. It's going very well. Thank you very much, mate. I hope the same is true of you. Right, houses increase your population limit, allowing you to create more workers and buildings. Very well. Let's plonk down a house. I really do like that the houses have different images now as well. That's just glorious. We'll pop it right there for now. We can pop it down later. Right, that's all we needed. House has increased your population. Now you can build more workers to harvest and deliver goods to the buildings. We want to build a worker. Very well. Well, it wants me to do it in a very specific way. Actually, maybe no, it doesn't. It may have just been happy with me building it, however. Coins are necessary to grow and run your town. Earn them by supplying houses with goods. Very well. We are going to supply corn to this house, which will more or less just accept anything of level 1. It will accept planks. It's the only thing it can accept, though. I think. Yeah. The only thing that I can possibly give to this is planks. I can, however, give them also fruits and veg and tomatoes. Yes, and we've got some tomatoes over there. We've got some... What have we got there? We've got some herbs there, but I think tomatoes is where it's at. Let's get those down there. Goose, thank you so much for the 24 months. 2 years? My, how time flies. Happy New Year to all. Happy New Year to you as well, mate. Happy New Year, mate. And Renoshan, thank you very much for the cheer there. Hey, Aavak, tomorrow's my 33rd birthday. Everyone I know seems to be busy. Forgot about it. Or is still recovering from New Year's Eve. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But I'm sure they will have celebrations in store for you just as soon as the hangovers wear off. How was your Xmas and New Year's? It was very, very good. And did you spoil the Dukelings? Yes. And there will be a ferret camp video as soon as I'm done with the editing. Because I forgot how to camera again. So I recorded it all, with my camera upright. Which, my lord, I feel so bad. But, yeah, it is what it is. There will be a ferret camp video of them opening their Christmas presents soon. Look forward to the new series and old. Happy New Year. Oh, thank you very much, Jenna Walker. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much for the cheer. Okay, so house is very suitably supplied. We could also give them milk and any kind of fruit, but I don't see any fruit plants around. No. Oh, no, wait. I tell a lie. I tell a big, bold lie. Oh. Too many workers, okay. Alright, well, workers move much faster on paths. Very well, we shall give you some paths then. Build some footpaths. There we go. And you guys can have a little footpath up into the trees there. And maybe I'll give you a footpath all the way up to the stone. There we are. Can't say further than that. Lumber mills turn wood into planks, which you will need for many buildings and upgrades. Gather 5 stone. Okay, well, we're already more or less there with the stone. Can I build another house, I wonder? And will my peeps realize... Ah, fantastic, they do. Glorious. I approve mightily. Now, they are going to completely remove all of these resources, and I am going to completely let them do it as well. You may gather apples from the tree and deliver them. That'll give us 3 happiness in each house, which will actually be quite a nice little start there. Very humble little town, very easy to manage. Right, we need a lumber mill then. That would be down here. Now, of course, if we build it next to the water, it'll automatically gather water from the water source. We won't have to worry about it, but for now, we're not going to worry too much. We're just going to get the chutes active. Production buildings often have multiple recipes you can choose. We just want planks though, so let's go ahead and select that. There we go. Bring enough wood to your lumber mill to craft a plank. Okay. Do I have enough room for extra peeps? Sort of and sort of don't. I'm going to have you gather the wood from just back there. There you go. Mr. Bones, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime. 2nd month, best month. Once again, I really, really am glad to see that you decided to come back for the 2nd month. A 2nd round, as it were. Hello, Aavak, and all my workshop shift was picked up, so I don't need to infect co-workers with the plague. Oh, Angela's Folly, I'm so sorry to hear that you're sick. I'm glad you're not having to go into work sick, though. There we go. Bring a plank from the lumber mill to your base. Very well. I think we can make that happen. Come here. There we are. I want you to take planks to the base. There we go. So much has been added to the game since the last time I played. So much. Not as much visually. Well, I say that, but the new pipe system is all 3D. You can actually see the pipes now. They are 3-dimensional objects that stretch across your town. It is very visually striking. But mostly it's been mechanics and how things work. New mining systems, things like that. House can be upgraded to further increase the population limit. Select the house and then upgrade. Let's go ahead and do that. Donk. There we go. Your base can also be upgraded. Well, I would like to do that on pretty much everything. So let's get everything upgraded. Now I need 5 planks to get you done as well. And there we are. Bonk. Skywolves, thank you very much for the 8 months of support. I hope you're having a wonderful new year. The steam pipes or the magic pipes? Both pipes. There are now actual item pipes as well. So, yeah, it's really, really changed. Right, there we go. So, next up, we want to have a look at... Markets will sell items automatically to nearby houses, making it much easier to earn coins. Fantabulous. Let's go and grab ourselves a food market. Now I'm going to need 10 planks for that. They're a little ways off that one, though. Though, nicely, we're already chopping into these trees quite aggressively. So soon we're going to clear up all of this and I can shift this lumber mill all the way back. There we go. And you know what? Let's give you a little path down here. Well, actually, let's do something like that instead. Let's pull these ones up. There we go. That path is a little bit better that way. I think we're going to have a path all the way up to the tomatoes as well. Perfect. Oops. I right-clicked there accidentally. Now we've got enough for the food market. So let's plonk this one down. We'll place it right about there. Now, the thing with this food market is, as you can see, the green area is its area of effect. As long as this... sorry, the green circle. But as long as the... it seems that the green tile highlighted area is touching a road, everything on that road within the larger green perimeter is connected to the market. So it makes things so much easier. Let's pump that down right there. There we go. Now, from this point forward, I want you to deliver to the market instead. Thank you. That'll be fantastic. Deliver to the market. There we are. And then this will automatically be delivered to the houses that need them when they need them, which I'm very, very pleased with. That is glorious. Grain mills turn grain into flour, which can be sold for a higher price and is an ingredient in other goods. So now we need to move on to the grain mill, just as well, because we are running out of corn, and we do not have much on this map to play with. So that is probably better we get that sorted now than later. This is actually going to be a tricky map to deal with in terms of getting our stuff around. I am actually looking forward to the challenge that that's going to present. So grain mill, we'll just plonk you right here. It's fine. And instead, I want you... Oh, no, come here. There we are. I want you to deliver your grain to the grain mill, which shall make flour. There we go. We've got plenty of workers available, so let's plonk one down. And you can start taking the flour to the farm. Sorry, to the market. Now, if we have a look in here, it'll show us how much we've stockpiled of the various resources. We're actually gathering the resources faster than we're using them. So they're stockpiling, which is quite nice. And we can have a look in the houses and we can see that they are stockpiling themselves. They only have 4 inventory slots. So even though these might not be particularly great, the grain there, for example, is taking up a slot that they will use flour instead of grain. If we bring this up here, we can have a look down here. So grain, flour, or bread will satisfy this category. But we're now taking up 2 inventory slots for something that'll fill this category specifically. But it'll take a little bit. We'll see them slowly work down through the grain, and then they'll start working on having the flour. Now, the other thing you can bear in mind here is the level of happiness. These are only level 2, or level 1 happiness items here. I can't easily remember how you could see. Consume time, a countdown timer that counts down until another item in the same category can be consumed. Some items definitely provide more happiness. Let me have a quick gander. I believe there is a way for us to see that. Might be on the market though. There we go. So these are all supplied to level 1 houses, then these are supplied to level 2s. There we are. Looking forward to the fair cam. I'm really glad to hear that. It does take a little bit of time to get those put together. This game with its conveyors and pipes makes a Factorio soundtrack playing in my head. I'm not complaining. I'm very glad you're not complaining too, Tris, because I really enjoy this game. It's always nice to see that our tastes in games run parallel. Now, was there anywhere else in here that I could get that information, where I could easily see how much happiness they would give? I don't necessarily think there was, unfortunately. Level 4. I mean, I can see things that will only unlock at level 2. But it doesn't seem too easy for me to see all of that. Let me have a look at... Yeah, there should be something around here. Item filter, saleable. I mean, this gives me a decent amount of information, sure, but it doesn't tell me what each item can return. I guess this is the main one to see it then. Oh well, that's fine. For now, these are the only things that we can supply. And they're all tier 1, so we're not going to be making bank anytime soon, unfortunately. I would like an extra worker or 2, though, if I can get them, to help with these trees. And just shuffling them around, because we do need 2 trees per plank, so we'll speed up things quite a lot by doing that. Right, the workshop lets you craft wood wheels, conveyor belts, and many other useful items to help automate your town. Now we need a wood workshop. Now, how or / where are we going to build such a marvelous device? Well, there seems very limited room, but we could squeeze one in up here, I guess. Something maybe a bit like that. There we go. Also, I would quite like to open up my tools. I would like to move, yoink, you over there. There we go. That'll be a little bit better, I think. Right. Produce 4 wood wheels, sorry. Okay. Just going to need 2 planks. Let's get an extra worker. Oh, we cannot afford an extra worker right now. That's a bit of a shame. Okay. Just run that along so you've got a little bit of an easier path over there. Is there anyone else we could swipe for that, I wonder? I don't necessarily think so. I could, I suppose, add another house, though. Sure, okay, that seems like a reasonable time to do it. So, bonk that house down there. Immediately upgraded as well. So we've got a little bit of extra production. There we go. I want you to bring these across. Now, one of the big things that changed, and I absolutely adore this, is the inventory sorting is very different. The base will only accept a certain amount of items. It has a natural filter to only allow 1 of each type of item, I believe, which is pretty bloody amazing. You can apply an item filter to any particular position in here. We're not going to in this case. You can change it for storage. So you can put in, take out, not use it at all, or anything really. Or you can just delete the contents. It's so much easier than it used to be. Oh, my lord. Take care, Rimini-chan. I hope you enjoy your Pathfinder game. Right, now, with that done, we should be producing the wheels. Or at least we will as soon as we've got enough planks in there. Is anyone actually bringing them along? Oh no, you didn't start moving them, my bad. Yoink. There we are. That'll help out. Now this road is getting clogged. Thankfully, peeps take up very, very little room on the road, so it isn't going to be the worst, but still could be a bit better, I would say. Are we? Oh, we're completely out of... Ooh, I mean, the flour does take a long while to consume, but I think we're going to need another peep helping out with shuffling this stuff down. Let's grab that, bring it down to the grain mill, please. That'll help out a fair chunk. The only problem is actually getting all the way up there. I suppose I could do something like this, though. Not exactly the best, but hopefully it'll work. There's a bit of an odd artifact there, but there you go. Oh no, they don't seem to want to use that road. Fair enough. I'll just get rid of it then and get the resources back. They can just walk through the tomato plantation. Right, we've got 6 wheels. Now we need to make ourselves a wagon. Oh, we haven't got them in the base yet, of course. Well, given that, I'm gonna need one of you back to moving these wheels around for me then. Unfortunately, need that over here. Thank you. We need to make a wagon, and then I can put you back on the gathering the grain, because the wagon can handle moving the wheels around. There we go. One more, please. 2 more, actually. Oh, it's taking a very long time. There we go. Womp. Perfect. Right, you no longer need to be doing that job. You can go back to taking the grain down for me, and you can instead move the wheels. Now, the problem with the wagon is the wagon will start clogging streets, or at least for other wagons. Doesn't seem to matter to the peeps themselves, though, which is quite nice. Okay. Chutes can be used to roll certain natural resources directly in or out of buildings. It can greatly speed up production. It can, indeed. Now, one of the big places we're going to do that is over here. You can wander over. Thank you. No longer need you there, because we are going to have a chute. And it is simply going to move the grain straight into the marketplace. The flour straight into the marketplace. The easiest place to pop a chute. And other than that, I mean, I could have the grain be delivered via chute down here, so it was easier to pick up and shuffle into the grain mill, I guess. We could probably do something like that. I'd need to build up scaffolding in order to achieve it, though, so I think I might wait on that one. Workers can be directed to deposit items into chutes. Natural resources like grain, wood, and stones are all compatible. Well, I mean, just for the sake of it, sure. What? Where did my peep go? Peep? I believe I may have accidentally deleted someone from existence. I'm so sorry. It was a mistake. I hope you can believe me. Right. We've got to upgrade the base, which we can already do. Got more houses, schools, a general store, and paper. Marvelous. Right, a general goods store can automatically sell planks, stone, bricks, and other utility items, just like the food market can sell food-related items. Well, we will get one of those in just a moment, but first, we're moving this down there. And next, we are moving this over there. Can I not? Doesn't look like I can. That is very janky, I will have you know. Super jank. But acceptable for now. Now, the way that this works, one of the big upgrades, is that workers can now move items to the chutes. Like, if you extend a chute, they'll automatically change where they're trying to load things in to the end of the chute, no matter, where that now exists, which is so much better than it was before. So much better. Right, with that done, you know what? Let's just have a little road going out there. I think I would like another wagon. Can I afford one? I can. Marvelous. Let's get you. I would like you to move planks down. And you're going to have a different job. You're going to be loading wood into the lumber mill. There we are. Perfect. Right, we need a general store. Let's go ahead and grab one of you. Pop it just behind this house, or I could pop it there. I think I'll pop it behind the house, though. Right there. That'll do. Trickstar, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. 5 months. Thank you so much for all of that support. It is incredibly appreciated. InfJess, thank you so much for dropping by. Why do the streams always have to start when I'm about to go to sleep? Have a good stream, everyone. I'll be watching the VOD later. That is no problem at all. That is a very solid reason not to hang around. I applaud your discipline, because I don't have it. I just tend to watch the stream and get really tired. I hope you have a good sleep. And the VODs will be going up on YouTube later. Hello, Kenneth. Thank you very much for 4 months, mate. I hope the new year is treating you well. Right, okay, so we've got to build ourselves a squall. Now, this is starting to get a bit tricky. I am thinking what I would like to do is move this, womp, womp, and then feed that in. There we go. Perfect. Could I get this to be delivered? No. But I could get it to be delivered from here. Yeah. Would you two be able to take from there and drop in there? Because that would be marvelous if you could. Fantabulous. That one is jammed though, and it does happen from time to time. Let's see if it works now. May do. Yeah, there we go. Excellent. We've got a decent amount of stuff working in there for the time being. T-Meister, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime sub. Second month, best month, mate. Welcome back. Prianid, not seen this game before. Looks interesting. Nothing else to do on rainy Welsh nights. Oh, love your name, by the way. This is a really, really charming game, this one. Really charming. It isn't... A lot of games like this have a survival element. This one doesn't, though. I will say there are times where it can get a little bit like you're kind of soft locking yourself with your particular production and economy. But at any point, you can just strip it back down to 0 and kind of rebuild back out from wherever the clog was. So there's never like a game over to this. But it is a game with a lot of depth, so you can enjoy just working through it at your own pace. And you can do some really, really, really clever things with it, or you can just expand out and have really pretty towns.